And I'll tell you another thing about Risky. He were one of the best dog trainers there were.
Oh, tell on him everything.
Then he were that. Billy Nunnick,
Aye.
Elijah's, one Saturday night. He got Risky and paid for him ale, while he rolled off seat. And they took out him all.
Yeah.
And Sunday morning they went up to Cockhill, the Billy Nunnick and Risky. Billy, it's Saturday night afore. He says they were getting it out on him, how he trained his dogs. And when he were rolled off seat drunk, he tell them, he says, check stones and sawdust. And they kept asking him, check stones and sawdust. So it's Sunday morning, he gets up to Cockhill, and Billy Nunnick says to Risky, he says, I'll tell you what it is, Risky, he says, I did me a thick un. He says, I paid for all that ale for thee. He says, and then they wouldn't tell me how they trained the dogs, because he could always lick Nunnick with whippets. He could that. He says, what did I tell thee? He says, check stones and sawdust. Well, he says, I tell the truth. He says, well, what's the mean, check stones and sawdust? He says, well, I'm a walker, what road? Well, I do, he says. I walk mine money a mile. He says, I don't need to walk a money a mile, Risky says. I can walk a dog that dear in half a mile. Not a miles, half a mile. He says, and then when I get it back home, he says, I bet it down his sawdust. Now, and he says, thou wants to do the same. So they will understand that. That were a good one about Risky. Yes. And I'll tell you, the new old donkey, didn't they?
Yeah.
Well, I knew where he used to go round with his fish and his apples and oranges. Well, I knows a chap, he was selling a chap some fish, I knows, I knows we Ezra at Chip Oil. He had that note, he had that shop.
With Bankies.
With Bankies now. He had that shop. And I knows the chap seen, cut me a collop off that fish. So he cuts him, and an old donkey's telling him how much he's lies in. I did. All the time he has it up scale, and when he laps it up, he says, I'm going to keep it. He says, though it lies now with me. He says, though it lies now with me.
Well, my Uncle Bob were at Morecambe, I knows. And Barrel the Mary sent him for some fish. So he went, and he says, how much is that fish? It's fearful here this morning. Well, he says there isn't much about.
No.
He says, will it keep? He says, aye. He says, well, I better keep it.
I think so. Now he was over here, he get to keep it and all. Did you hear about old Ad Spencer?
No.
Didn't never hear about him. Well, I know they used to make fun of it.
Oh, did they? Old Dad.
Old Dad.
Wife relation. Do be careful what I say.
I'm bound to tell her whatever it is.
Often out, weren't they?
Well, they said he were in jail 74 times. But I know he didn't get taken down because he were a nuisance.
No.
They took him down because he couldn't make furniture, that all. And he made a lot of furniture down yonder for police. He did that, lad, don't they were? And his son one time, and he's saying that there's nobody can flame. He says, there ain't a soul that can flame me, old Dad says. So the three on them get together and they thought, flay old Dad. And I knows he used to come on the Colne and get drunk, I knows, and then he walk out marriage back. And so there's I knows, before he's been altered now, I knows, he was at Trawden Cemetery. I knows what it was like with gate posts and gate. And he's a back up stoop, he's a chap, and there's other two all at wall, I knows. Weren't like it is now, I knows. All at wall and they're watching, and old Dad's walking on. Drunk, I knows. So when he lands at cemetery gates, the nose, they see a chap, he had a white sheet on him. And he lifts it up, he says, I can't rest in my grave. Old Dad says, Like it must have shook him a bit. He stopped, he said. And then when he stopped, it must have sobered him up a bit, then and he says it again, I can't rest in my grave. And old Dad said after him, he said, I'll make the race, you bugger, if I get hold on that. I'll make the race. I did that. Running through cemetery yard, and he had to run to keep that gate on him. He'd have killed him if he'd have gotten hold on him. Get on.
Say, I used to sell this, you know.
No.
If he wants to come back, what are they levy and nothing? That's a different thing. They know it away.
It's well, the other foot wants to go back, isn't it?
Aye,
I'll go back. I'll go back any time.
It's that one of them sort of chap shirts. Them half out out there, and as soon as they enter store oil, boys as the boys.
That's right, I've finished. As soon as I get into the house, I'm finished. I am that Joe.